What's up, fam? It's Ayotemi. Welcome back to Sound by Source. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys one mindset shift that completely changed everything for me, and it unlocked unlimited creativity. Okay? This is also the foundation on which everything else is built. You know what I'm saying? So it's very key. Make sure you stay to the end of this video. All right? Like I said, it changed my entire relationship with music and creativity. I got my notes right over here, so if you see me glancing over here, that's why. I want to make sure I'm keeping this succinct and we're not just rambling on. Now listen, so most artists' approach to creativity, and maybe your approach to creativity, whether you recognize it or not, is the approach of what can I get? If I do this, what can I get from this? Okay, that's most creators, okay? I don't blame you, you know what I'm saying? It's built in, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna teach you is a bit counterintuitive. Most people ask, what can I create that'll blow up? What can I create that will give me the most results possible? What can I create that will give me the most stream, followers, etc.? What this does is it creates massive pressure and anxiety, which is not conducive to creativity. This is because you're carrying the weight of the outcomes on your shoulders, which you never needed to do that to begin with. What this also does is it creates creative blocks, all right? Which, as you might have guessed, blocks creativity. You feel me? This is all because you are trying to force results instead of allowing flow, which if you watch any of my other videos, forcing never works. Forcing is not the natural flow of creativity, but the natural flow of nature. It doesn't work that way. A lot of people think in order to solve this creative block, what they need to do is they need to work harder or be more strategic. You know, they need to study what's popular and copy it more effectively, more accurately, and maybe that will bring the results that they're looking for. Or just believing in yourself more will create the results that you want. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. That's not it, all right? You don't need to force anything. The real shift is way simpler and way more powerful than you think. The way to completely shift this and change your relationship to creativity and to change the results that come from your creativity are to switch from what can I get to what can I give, to position yourself in a place of service, all right? And ultimately receptivity. To ask the question, how can I serve through my creativity? It changes everything, I'm telling you. This way you are not creating for yourself, but you're creating through yourself, all right? If you're creating for yourself, it kind of creates like this loop, which does not allow for flow, all right? But if you're creating through yourself, it allows you to connect to source and allow it to flow through, all right? Very simple, but extremely powerful. Through this way, you become a conduit for something greater, which is divine source creativity. And then this removes all the pressure that you're putting on yourself because it's not about you, right? You're asking, how can I give, right? And therefore you're positioning yourself as an instrument for source to use to give to everyone. When you create from this place, source/God will supply the creativity and then you become the vessel. This is what unlocked everything for me, okay? When source becomes the supplier and you become the vessel, you become receptive to more incredible creativity than you could have ever imagined, all right? So this is how you apply this to your creativity, okay? Before creating, ask, how can I serve through this? Instead of asking, will people like this? Ask, what does this need to express? Position yourself as available for creativity to flow through instead of being the generator of the creativity. Just like a hose does not create the water, it functions as the vessel through which the water flows. This is how you position yourself, all right? You're not creating the water. You are the hose through which the water flows, all right? Take this in. Let this settle into your mind, all right? It's a game changer. When you serve, divine inspiration will flow through you. This is because you removed the ego. This is because you are making space for something greater than yourself. You can apply this right now, okay? Before your next creative session, take 30 seconds and ask, what is it that needs to be expressed through me right now, right? How can I serve? How can I be of service through my creativity? And ask source to flow through you and to supply you with the divine creativity. Make yourself and position yourself available as the vessel, the hose, the conduit. Now listen, this works for beats, this works for melodies, this works for videos, this works for lyrics, This works for everything, okay? This works for cooking, okay? In any means, any medium in which you're creating, positioning yourself as a conduit and positioning yourself for service will allow divine creativity to flow through you. You might be thinking in the back of your mind, okay, but I need to make money from my music. I need to make money from this creation. Service and success are not opposites, okay? Success is the natural occurrence that happens when you are providing value for people, when you are operating in a state of service. So if what you truly desire is to be successful, you need to be asking yourself, how can I be of service? Okay? You will create the best music you've ever created. You'll write the best lyrics. You'll create the best food. You'll make the best beats, all from positioning yourself in a space of service. And then also, people can feel calculated content that you're trying to get something versus authentic expression of trying to just give something. People can feel when you try to give them something versus when you try to take some. You know what I'm saying? So it's ultimately that connection that causes your content, that causes your creations to be successful. Financial blessings follow service, not the other way around. Trust this process and watch how it changes everything for you. It changed everything for me. This service mindset is just one of the 10 spiritual foundations that I teach, okay? These principles transform me from a block creator to a source artist. I break all of this down in the Source Artist Starter Kit, as well as so much more resources to take you from a block creator to a source artist, an unlimited creator. In the Source Artist Starter Kit, I have the How to Freestyle ebook, the Never Run Out of Words ebook, different audio experiences, the 10 source artist commandments, and a complete system to take you from a blocked artist to an unlimited creator, or what I like to call a source artist. So like I said, try this before your next session, all right? Switch from what can I get to how can I serve, and see how it completely changes your creativity, all right? Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.